lost in the water. Around here, we Honda. Hurry in to get a great deal on the 2018 Pilot. Now at your local New England Honda dealer.
Hey man, have you ever noticed that we wear the exact same clothes every day? We don't wear any clothes. What if we're both just a cartoon character, and that's why our clothing's the same? That's impossible. Cartoon characters' mouths move. We just open our mouths and words start coming out. Hey guys, did you see my brand new Rolex? Are you jealous? Doesn't your phone tell the time? Maybe he never noticed that his phone has a clock in it. No one buys a Rolex to tell the time. I can't even read this. People buy Rolexes to indirectly tell everyone how much money we can throw away on useless objects. Hey, look what my watch can do. Ring, ring. Hello? You'll never believe what Brian just bought. What'd he buy? A watch. Really? What a nerd. Oh, Brian. I'm the kind of person who doesn't really care about my outward appearance. A lot of times in high school, we talk about having a healthy self-image of ourselves, and teachers would say stuff like, "Don't listen to the people who call you ugly. You're beautiful." And all I could think was, there's people saying I'm ugly? For the most part, I haven't really tried to even learn anything about fashion. Most of the time when I get dressed in the morning, I wear just whatever's the cleanest. Like, I don't even know my pant size because I wear basketball shorts all the time. I think I'm a medium. My parents taught me the value of hard work by making me pay for all my clothes. And I am 100% on board with that parenting technique. I think even the super, super rich parents should still make their kids buy their own clothes. Because if you just buy your child anything they want, then they're going to turn into a-holes who just expect everything without having to work hard. Those are the types of kids who grow up to flex all their money on people and who leave their basketball cards all over the cramped dorm. And also, buying your own clothes makes you think harder about what you're going to spend your precious dollars on. You don't want to waste your money, so you have to pick clothes you really like. Except my mom told me I couldn't buy anything with skulls on them. She said they were too edgy. And you know what? Fair enough, Mom. Looking back, I'm glad I skipped that emo edgy phase. But why didn't you let me express my true self, Mom? Thank you for not letting me do that. In the 7th grade, I went through an I need to look cool phase. And one time, I saved up quite a bit of money, so me and my mom went on a shopping spree at Kohl's. Hashtag not sponsored. I was going to impress everyone. I was going to look so cool with my brand new 2 pairs of jeans. I'll get this normal blue pair, and then the exact same pair, just in case I spill ketchup on the first pair. That's another reason why I'm pro have your kids pay for their own clothes. So that way they learn how expensive clothes shopping is. Seriously, 2 pairs of jeans was $70. Do you know how many Pokemon cards I could have bought? Probably enough to make my own pair of Poke Pants. And that's when I learned about the magical land of Goodwill. At Goodwill, you could buy mediocre, questionably stained-looking jeans for a fourth of the price of Kohl's. And since I had to buy all my clothes, and I was unemployed, I was at Goodwill every other Saturday for that half-off deal. You're at Goodwill, and everything's half off. That's like a double sale, people. Here's the thing. Typically, clothes stores have a certain style they specialize in. Tilly's, you know you're gonna get that hip LA-style clothes. At Old Navy, you know you're gonna get that white boy, Ohio look. And H&M, you know you're gonna get demonetized. But when you step inside your local Goodwill, you don't know what you're getting. You get every style of clothing all in one place. I got my favorite t-shirt from Goodwill. I even wore it to this panel at VidCon. You know, the panel where I didn't even talk into the microphone, so you couldn't hear half the words I said. Ah, but James, I don't want to wear clothes that have already been worn by other people. They're gross. Cuties and herpes. Yeah, no, that's true. You don't know who else has worn your clothing. But then again, you could be wearing something that was also worn by the odd ones out. Yeah, that's right. I donate my clothes to Goodwill. Reduce, reuse, recycle, baby. Why would someone make a pair of pants out of Pokemon cards and give it away? I'm not saying don't buy expensive clothing. Buy whatever you want to buy and can't afford. If there's 2 shirts, one is $40 and one is $5, and you really, really like the $40 shirt and hate the $5 one, you should get the $40 shirt because you'll end up wearing it more often, so you get more use out of it. In economics, there's a term used to measure how much happiness a product will give you, and it's called utils. Sometimes buying more expensive things will give you more utils of happiness, so it's worth it to buy expensive clothing. But for me, I get way more utils buying a shirt for $5. You cannot put a price on all the oodles and oodles of utils I get for wearing a shirt I like for $5. You can wear your Supremes and your Abercrombos or whatever, all you want. I just don't think it makes a lot of sense spending that much money on a white t-shirt with an ironed-on logo. There's no material in that shirt that makes it as expensive as it is. Oh, never mind. What you're really doing is paying for the name brand. So you might as well staple two $20 bills to your shirt and write in Sharpie, "Look everyone, I got $40. But again, if you like the design of a white shirt and a red rectangle, then you be happy wearing it. I'm not telling you what to wear, but I will tell you this. Don't judge someone based on their clothing. That's like the most shallow thing a person can do. Even if someone is wearing old hand-me-downs or a really expensive name brand t-shirt, don't treat people differently because of their clothing. There's a certain YouTuber going around, I'm not going to say any names, but I will draw pictures, who's teaching kids that their value as a person is correlated to the amount of money they spend on clothing. Don't do that. Okay, real talk over now. School uniforms! People who support school uniforms say that uniforms are better because then the students don't have to think about what they're going to wear the next day because everyone has to wear the same outfit. But like, I already don't think about what I'm wearing. That's probably why I'm naked right now. Okay, that's not entirely true. I'm not just going to walk outside wearing a pink poncho. I have standards. I just buy all the cheap clothing I think looks nice. In high school, I mostly wore solid color V-neck t-shirts, and one time a kid on the very last day of school told me, "James, you always wear solid color V-neck t-shirts. You're like a cartoon character." That's what I'm going for. I've always wanted to be a cartoon. I don't think you realize how much I love cartoons. One time I bought those shoes with the really fat tongues. I thought they looked cool, but they certainly didn't feel cool. They didn't have any support for my sole. I couldn't go running in them, so what was even the point? And apparently you're not supposed to tie the laces of those shoes. I'm not sure. Someone just told me, "Hey man, you know you're not supposed to tie the laces of those shoes, right?" So I had to bury the laces inside my shoe, and I was constantly stepping on the sharp aglets. And all the cool kids saw my shoes and said, "Hey, James, those are some pretty fat tongues you got there. You want to come sit at our lunch table?" And I said, "No, being cool sucks." So now I wear shoes everywhere. Some of you watching are in 7th or 8th grade right now, and you might be going through your own I need to look cool phase. And I just want to say to you little youngins, you don't need to impress or prove yourself to anyone. Wear whatever makes you happy and that you can afford. And you still have to follow the school's dress code, which is a whole other can of worms. I'm not encouraging anyone to break the rules, okay? All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, what really matters is that you're in 7th grade. Nothing you do will make you cool. I'm sorry. Everyone regrets 7th grade, okay? Just start putting on deodorant, do the homework, you'll get through this. Aw man, what a neat video that I made. Sorry it's been a while since I've done an end card. I've been traveling and speed running. The moral of this video is that you shouldn't judge people based on their clothing, and you should make your kids pay for their own clothes. That's a really good parenting technique. I think my parents were very smart doing that, especially since they had 5 kids. How do you pay for the clothes of 5 children and give them all an allowance? The answer is you don't. So I just wanted to reiterate the real moral of this video, and that is don't judge someone based on their clothing. And that goes for both sides. Like, don't think someone is automatically really cool for wearing super nice clothes. And don't think someone is really lame for wearing, like, old hand-me-downs. Thanks again to the wonderful...
Go.
RJ?
What?
RJ, the library just called me and they said, first time ever that this has happened, brother and sister won the weekly prize.
Yeah!
Yeah, you and Angie won it. Yeah! You guys won it together.
Isn't that awesome? Yes. Sorry about the interruption, guys. Yeah, no,
people who colored the pictures in this video. Everyone check them out, link in the description. Now, I can't make a whole video talking about clothes without plugging my merch store. All this talk about t-shirts have made me realize that I should probably update my merch store. And as of recording this, I have not made any new designs yet. But if I make some before this video comes out, then wow, look at those. So be sure to check out the merch store because I'm going to be adding designs at some point. And remember that no matter what you wear, You should always wear your seatbelt. Remember that no matter what you wear,
Okay.
you should always wear your seatbelt.
Introducing McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu. Use it to build the My Roommate Ate My Lunch meal, the Breakfast is on Me meal, or the Father and Son meal. Build whatever meal you want with favorites on McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu. Build whatever meal you want with favorites on McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu. It gives the world fewer smog-forming emissions. It gives you a 50-mile-per-gallon rating. The third-generation Prius. It's harmony between man, nature, and machine.
It's the flooring sale you've been waiting for. Empire. Half-price sale. Get $2,400 of flooring for $1,200. $5,200 for an amazing $2,600. That's half the price of your entire purchase. Shop for carpet, hardwood, tile, vinyl, and laminate right from home and have it professionally installed. Don't miss Empire's half-price sale. Schedule now. 800-588-2300 Empire. Today.
Introducing McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu.
Yeah, I'll have the we haven't been to the grocery store in weeks meal, please.
You said 2 sausage McMuffin with egg and 2 small iced caramel macchiatos for just $10.
Exactly. What's up, folks? Hey, man. Oh, where?
Build whatever meal you want with favorites on McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu.
Baskin-Robbins. Pick your favorite flavor. Put it in a cake.
Called the Great Steel City, their arena is made of plenty of that, and their team has proved just as strong. The city is Pittsburgh. The team is the Penguins. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich from Pittsburgh. The arena is not that old, but boy, did they ever have the banners and the rafters here.
So many great players that played for the Pittsburgh Penguins, both present and past. They're the great franchise in the entire National Hockey League.
Now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Murray's the man with the heaviest equipment and responsibility tonight for the Penguins. This man's the goalie again. He'll man the crease like he often does, looking to give a solid performance for the visitors. Opening face-off is just seconds away. We have just started the game. Moving it to Crosby. As that point pass as well. And we get a penalty. A referee to the table, a player to the box. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Oh, this is not a good penalty. A lazy penalty behind the play. Reaching in, turning the stick over, and hooking the player.
And so begins power play number one. Let's see if it's power play goal number one.
You cannot take penalties against this power play.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Possession seized by Hornquist. In front! Score!
Stick was in a ready position to accept that puck and put it in as a one-timer.
I don't know what he's going to do with that one, Enzo. That thing is delivered to perfection.
Malkin's goal has gotten his team ahead.
Boy, you could just feel the energy in this building right now after that early goal.
A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. Mishandle thanks to the roadblock. Moving on through the neutral zone. As it picked up. Puck is thrown to Letang. On to Sheary. Oh, and he's hammered.
Crosby's a player that always reacts positively to a physical game. This time, he's trying to set the tone early with a good hit.
Knocked off the puck. And the puck is grabbed by Hornquist. Trying to go to Malkin. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Up the left side to Sheary. Shot missed.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's in control as they travel up the wing. Shoot, and he missed it.
You talk about a heavy, hard shot. Unfortunately, it just missed.
Gives it over to the point. Through the corner now. Wonderful block. The Penguins control the play at center. He can start some danger here. Lets it go. Wide with the shot. Just wide. A shot. What a react save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you've got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Face-off win here. Fires, score! And this one is tied.
You want to score goals, you've got to get to this area of the ice.
Murray's positioning is perfect. He's in the butterfly. He looks like he's got most of the net covered, but that is an outstanding shot.
A little under 4 minutes have elapsed here in the first. We are at 1 goal apiece. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but possession. And that play is offside.
3 minutes, 45 seconds.
And they take that neutral zone face-off. Points it. Oh, what a great shut down there. Good pass, and he looks ahead from the right wing. And gathered in by Cole. Snaps it on goal. Oh, he shot wide. Great chance there. Into the end of attack. Shoots it off. Terrific glove save. Puck covered. Whistle blown.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
Good reach there. The Penguins want to generate something up the wing. Good place to shoot from. A whistle and a rest. Tie-up and help from the winger. The Penguins up the wing are moving the puck. Mashed in. He's got it. Directing that one to Reeves. Onside. Nicely received at the point. A shot. He scores!
So far up here that I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down the Ray and see what he saw at ice level. Not only was the puck deflected, Enzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
Pittsburgh's taking that neutral zone faceoff. Gets that one on a cross. Lets it go. Couldn't get through. The Penguins are moving the puck in neutral ice. Great take, dangerous area. Pass, score, and the game is even.
How about that pass? He did not have a lot of time. He got it to the goal scorer and he put it in. Once you drop into that position, you feel like you've got the bottom of the net covered. He doesn't as the puck gets underneath his glove as well.
Pittsburgh's won that neutral zone faceoff. Pitching this one to Crosby. Couldn't get through there. A shot. Wonderful stop. You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net. Gets in, looks over his options here. Bodied off the puck. And a pass that just did not work and forces the ball back as far as center. The Penguins control the play in the defensive zone. He's pinned and held at the boards. Fires. Held there for a faceoff coming up next.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Just under 9 minutes have gone by. Both teams have connected twice. Pittsburgh's got a face-off win. The Penguins wheel one ahead up the wing. Shoots one. A glove like lightning. Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. The Penguins lug that along up the wing. To the point it comes. Takes that pass and looks on. And it's a good pickup. Around through the corner. He covers and holds on. Pittsburgh's got it again. That one's deflected. He's got that point pass. That shot hit a man. Hangs onto it. He scores. My goal, then yours.
Chance stopping that puck with a quick release. And so that zips right on by him. He doesn't get much of this at all.
The Penguins have broken the tie, and just on sheer math, you have to think they're going to get the next one. Look at the shots. And that's a face-off win. He takes that pass right off the left wing. No way he's getting by there. The Penguins in their own end in possession. Heads along the boards. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Save! Puts one on. Didn't miss by much.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Great pressure. And on to Pouliot to the half wall. Going to the bench on the delayed call. Extra man is out. Looks for room. Back to the point. Still no shot. The whistle and the penalty. The Penguins get a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number one. Good clean win on the draw. Right out of the textbook. Fired away and back down. The Penguins will play it from their own end on this power play. Gets in. What'll he do? Lets it go. A shot. They score! And they've tied the game up.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick. And so I got a good look at this one. He's in the butterfly. It looks from my position like he's got the entire net covered. Obviously, there's a little bit open.
This is the award-winning Acura RDX. Designed for where you drive. Visit your New England Acura dealer for attractive offers on the RDX.
Got possession. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will stop him from going any further. Slid to Pouliot. Lets it go. Grab.
The goalie gave him the glove side, and he took it away. What a stop.
for the centerman. Loose puck captured by Phil Kessel. Chooses the corner for this. Lets it go. Great save. Well, there's a little bit of a luck involved there. The goalie was screened on the play. He couldn't see it, but he stopped it. Just a hair under 7 minutes to go in the period. Both teams with 3. That's our score. Pass cut by the offense. Puck corralled by Cole. Terrific determination by Sestito. The Penguins are moving the puck in their own end. Gains the blue line. Blocked away. Puck is scooped up by Sestito. Gathered in by Cole. Propelled to Sheary. Chip to Hornbist. Turned a shot on net. A shot that went way off the mark. I don't care how hard you shoot the puck. You can't miss the net that badly. Oh, and a save. What control. Through the corner. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away. With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Laid on today. Terrific handoff. Big drive. He missed the net. Oh, that shot had a lot of steam on it. That just missed wide enough.
Now the puck rounded up by Curry. What a tremendous bit of anticipation there. The play can continue because it didn't come out. The Penguins led the puck on their own end. He's in on an onside play. Gets it in a good place. Shoots one. He is gone.